What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy. Go black to Africa. I'm saying I'm not your boy. There are things that sometimes, I sniff out that I'm like, that is just not right. This whole Will Smith and Chris Rock thing, that everybody believes that he got slapped in the face by Will Smith, that it was not planned, it wasn't fake, and yet he gonna take it on the jaw and continue on in this whole Oscar charades thing. Why? The top three reasons I know that this happened during the Oscars. For those who don't know, actually it's called the Academy Awards. Number one is because of the fact that Will Smith, one, I must add, is a pretty good actor. And he has a history of playing roles to where he has grown into his characters. He has grown into being able to act different scenes and all these things here, that he has now won the award, which I think they already knew anyway before he got his award as the best actor, for playing the Serena and Venus Williams' father role in the movies that they had. But people are saying that this slap was real and that they think that it was all on some hate that he had against Chris Rock back in 2016 when he made reference to his wife. Let me put this all together for you all. It's a shame that today we have a lack of critical thinking. And critical thinking is this is my definition of critical thinking. That you don't take what is giving you first and foremost at hand and you draw a conclusion without research, without finding out what other resources you can see that can assist you in making a conclusion. Hollywood already knows that it is suffering through the Academy Awards, Oscar Awards, whatever you want to call it. Matter of fact, I'll put a chart in this video right here, and you will see the decline tremendously in all the Academy Awards, the Emmy Awards. Also, you're going to find that even in the Grammy Awards, plummeting seriously. But Will Smith, taking on the role as receiving the award after he wind up slapping supposedly Chris, built up the reason why through his apology he felt he had to do what he had to do by being ridiculed, going through a lot of issues and stuff, and releasing that anger upon Chris Rock. Now you read that the so-called Oscar Awards are thinking about putting some so-called punishment against Will Smith for his actions. It's all a play. May I mind you all, this is acting. This is the greatest achievement awards that people tune into to see who may get the awards from the movies they watched in those positions, whether it's the best actor, the best actress, and whoever the follow-up actor or actress was. But the awards, they already know, Oscar to be exact, they need something to boost the viewing. Now, interesting enough, as I read here and look on this so-called Academy Awards, supposedly it's the biggest night of Hollywood, but fewer and fewer people outside the circle are tuning into the event. And this right here is an article by CNBC that was done last year, May 2021. And it states that, the viewership for the annual Oscar telecast plunged to a new low with 10.4 million people watching to find out which film took home the Best Picture prize. Drama is the number one drive in all aspects of the social media. You have drama, you get views. I even know that I've played around with my channel entitling certain subject matters. When I started out, drama gets the most views. Nobody is interested in a boring Oscar awards, somebody sitting up there like Chris Rock telling stale jokes that people fall asleep, and you hear the audience with fake laughs with the sign says clap, applaud, and laugh or whatever, need a so-called help in order for it to try to revive itself. I would say CPR help. Because if nobody's tuning in, that means then there is no reason to have an award show, which means then the loss of competition or competitors that are out there who don't care to put their best foot forward in acting in that arena. So that's the number one reason, because of this article of audiences, the audience for award shows are in steep decline. This chart shows how far viewership has fallen. This is just less than a year ago. Will Smith, number 2, would never jeopardize his character in the eyes of the business. If you've watched Will Smith and all of his so-called social media shows, his wife got shows, he does things on his personal advancement, his motivational speakings, his hamdallahs and all that right there, whatever it is, you're going to find he would never jeopardize his character in the eyes of the public. This will contribute to his acting just as well his follow-up speech for winning the Best Actor award, with the tears flowing, with this whole thing about how what he's been going through, is nothing more than a contribution to his career as an actor. Will Smith is a comely dude. Matter of fact, Will Smith, we know many people have made fun of him for his lack of testosterone, for him getting beat down from his own wife and her aggression, or from her punking him, as people would say, that it would be a great comeback for him to man up against a man who was talking about his wife and yet to be physical with him. Now, we know the history of him and his homeboy, Chris Rock, coming from the same area there, Philadelphia, Baltimore area. They have known each other for years, and he would never, and I'm saying never, jeopardize such a thing. Let alone if you watch and slow down the video, you will see he missed him ridiculously in the slap, if you want to call that, in hitting him. Why? Because the reaction of Chris Rock, the other thing is that, do you really believe Chris Rock would sit there and watch a man walk up to him, laughing, take the hit, and then respond by saying, "Oh my God, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me"? But check this out. For all you men out there, how many men do you know would walk up and slap a man talking about his wife? Most of us who are men typically going to use the 5-knuckle sandwich, right? But Will decided to go ahead and slap supposedly Chris. And yet he doesn't even respond, Chris that's to be. Man, what the heck you do? Not in awe. And it was for my wife to even show me this, that how many men would approach another man and just slap them. Well, I know that back in the day, we used to say, you going to be slap a man, or, whatever. Your first instinct is to come hard. But there again, it's acting. Do you think that he would have been able to go on with the show? Though his little response after Will Smith screams twice about keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth, which so happened to be a very quiet moment in the arena so people could hear what he's saying, so that people would be confused of whether or not it was a joke or was it serious, that they strung you along. I'm willing to bet my last dollar it was an act. Whether they asked Chris Rock whether he was going to pursue, any type of criminal actions against Will, the Oscars claiming they're going to do some penalty or some type of punishment towards Will. They're thinking about it. You've heard it first from me. This was all an act. The third thing is that why Will Smith would never do, or it was faked or planned or prepped or propped, is because this whole idea of where we at with social media is nothing more than a gauge of seeing how you can get people to respond. What do I mean by that? Social media has controlled many of people. Very few people are willing to find truth. But even the Oscars and Will Smith and knowing that you can build something, a following, of followers, by shedding lies or portraying to be something that you really aren't, like slapping a guy and be a hero. Like, my sister said, oh my God, Will Smith turned me on by doing that. You can gain, whether it's the followers, whether it is to boost your career, whether it is to give you the identity of being that guy, that Oscar award, whatever, for people to chime in and continuously build your ratings, you as an actor up. Now, I know I said this at first in mentioning, but this is what and where we are. The manipulation of people to where you are now the talk of the town, the hero per se. I see why people can get caught in the social media and believe that things are what they see. But there again, the acting was pretty good because majority of people out here believed he really hit Chris Rock. Because Chris Rock didn't even respond with a touch on the jaw. Imagine taking a hit like that and you not holding your jaw. Imagine that no swollen lips or eyes or redness of the face. Have you considered critically thinking about this whole charades of what everybody is talking about? This is nothing more to usher in something new for everybody to be that cow in the slaughter line to take advantage of you. This is your man, not your boy. Go black to Africa. Think about it, think about it.